welcome back to the Weekender Collection. If you've been watching, you know that I recently visited Europe, where I traveled to cities such as Amsterdam, the south of France, specifically Marseille and Aix-en-Provence, and Paris. But this journey did not begin in those cities. No. It all began in London. So, without further ado, I will take you to the beginning of this travel where it all started, in the beautiful city of London. Hello. Just made it to London. Just arrived to my hotel. I am staying at the London Edition. I just caught off basically a red-eye flight, so I'm a little haggard, hence the glasses. Before I get into all the nitty-gritty, let me start by saying hello. I'm mother of the Weekender Collection, my passion project. So yes, I'm in London, just got here. I, didn't really plan this trip the way I thought I had planned it. I thought I was going to land in London around 11:12. I landed about 3 o'clock because of a delay, an hour delay. But really quick getting out of Heathrow. Took about an hour to get to the hotel with traffic. So needless to say, I need to hit the ground running. I'm just going to kind of freshen up because I know me, and me likes to shower before bed. So I don't want to do all that extra. I'm going to wash the face, look more alive so I can take off the glasses. But yeah, I'm excited. First time in London. Don't know if I already said that, but yes, first time. Got a lot of things that I need to do in the next 2 days, not including today. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm back with apparently mood lighting. Back this up a little bit. So I'm back. I went out to eat at a restaurant that so a little backstory. I love Action Bronson's Fuck That's Delicious. I think it's on Vice, but I think he does it on his own now. It's just, I just love the show. Anyways, so I went to a restaurant that I went to, I believe the pronunciation is Kyung. So it's Thai food, super packed, super busy, but the joy of traveling solo is you get seated. So there was a perfect little spot right at the kitchen bar. Got seated in like less than 5 minutes. It was perfect. So now I'm back here and walked around a little bit. Try to hit up some touristy spots because if I'm being completely honest, the gist of this trip, I do not want to not necessarily waste my time, but tie myself down looking at all the touristy things. So I did manage to see Big Ben, and the only reason that happened was I saw it in the distance. And I'm like, it feels close enough. Let me just, might as well. So I did that, walked around a little bit more, came back to my hotel, and now I am going to get to unpacking. Not everything, but most of the things in there, just because I want to stay ready so I ain't gotta get ready. Like, mainly having to steam clothes and all that kind of stuff. I just want to have it ready, know what I'm wearing for the next 2 days, which I've already planned. So I'm just gonna do that, and I'm not gonna bore you guys with unpacking. We know what it looks like to unpack. I'm not doing it. No. What else? What else? What else? That's it. I'm kind of bugging because the time difference. I'm looking at my clock and it's like 12 o'clock in the Bay Area and it's like 8 o'clock out here. Luckily, I am kind of pooped from that flight, so I'm hoping I can just go to sleep and be asleep, and my body will do its best to adjust to the time difference. But I am tired. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tired. Like, I can never sleep on a red eye flight. Facts. So I'm just gonna do that. Unpack, upload, relax, and get ready for the official day one in London. And this may be the last time you'll see this for the rest of the blog. So, bye bye. because obviously this is the last leg of my journey. I was actually supposed to still be in Paris. I wasn't even supposed to get into London until closer to 3. And I wish I would have stuck with the program. Like, why did I change my ticket? Why did I pay more money? I could have been in a bigger hotel room, enjoying myself, sleeping in a little bit before heading here, and then just freshening up for dinner. So now I'm kind of regretting my choices. So, and another thing is, it is freakishly warm in London. It was really hot in Paris, and now it is warm in London. And there's one thing when it's hot and you're like, oh, it feels so great, but it's another thing when it's warm and it's in the city and you just feel sticky and disgusting. And that's where I feel right now. So I'm trying to find a t-shirt in this bag, see how I'm going to open it first and foremost, so I can escape this teeny tiny shoebox of a bedroom. Oh, this is not going to be enjoyable. Why did I do this to myself? All right. To go to this bakery that I had on my list. I have secured the goods, got the cold brew, which I definitely needed that. I haven't had a coffee, so just hot and tired. It'll do for first coffee in the morning. Hey you guys, the time has finally come. I get to go home. My journey this is it. I am going to finish my coffee, drink some more water, head down to check out. Final thoughts on this room. It's really hot in here. I turned off the fan just for the noise, but I am sweating. So I'm gonna have to make sure I freshen up a bit before I head out. You know, it's about 20 degrees warmer inside than it is outside, but the sleep itself is fine. It was comfortable. Well, the bed wasn't comfortable. I'm not gonna even lie. The bed was not comfortable, but the sleep itself was fine. And I think it was just because walking around all day, being up in the morning, 80 degrees, I was just done. So I just needed to rest. My conclusions for traveling, as much as I love travel, whether it be solo, group, whatever, I'm gonna have to reduce it to maybe 10 days max. Like, this was a 14-day journey, and I felt like by day 8 even, I was just like, okay, I can be done with this. Not to say I don't appreciate the fact that I get to have this amount of time to travel. I really do. I'm not complaining, but this is just my thoughts moving forward, how I want to kind of travel, how I know I can travel, especially when I do it solo, like being able to do it at my own pace and my own itinerary, you know, focus being on the things that I enjoy versus what others may enjoy. But in the story, the journey is complete. I've never been more excited to go home, to be honest. I just am ready to get back into routine and incorporate new stuff. So yes, this has been great. If you guys have been following along this journey, thank you. I appreciate it. Please make sure you do what they tell you to do, like, subscribe, etc., etc. Um, yeah, I'm excited to go home. So let's enjoy the last little bits of London, shall we?